Alright, in this video we're going to go over Google Analytics and how to install that and connect that to your website so that you can track website visitors, time on site, and the exact keywords that people are typing into the search engines to find your website and to wind up on the pages of your website. So I'm not like a super wizard when it comes to Google Analytics and tracking and testing, but you've probably heard phrases before like you can't manage what you're not measuring, and that's absolutely true when it comes to anything with online marketing or business or your website visitors. You don't want to just be shooting in the dark with a blindfold on, hoping that things kind of turn out. You do want to have some sort of a insight into the efforts that you're putting in. Otherwise, you're just kind of throwing stuff at the wall and like hoping, crossing your fingers, hoping that it'll stick. But ideally, you want to be tracking stuff, even if it's just a little bit, like I'm going to share with you how to do in this video. But if you want to take things to the next level, once you get a little bit more comfortable and more advanced, you can absolutely learn how to do all the little intricacies of Google Analytics and all the different metrics you can track. So first we're going to get set up and connected to your website through WordPress. And so there's a couple of different ways you can do it. I'm going to show you a couple of those. So the SEO plugin that I like to use on most of my sites just to help me with the title tags and the meta description and stuff is one called All-in-One SEO tool. It's a free tool, and then within this tool it actually allows you to drop in your Google Analytics ID. So I prefer to add my Analytics ID here since I've already got this plugin installed, but there is another plugin called Header and Footer Scripts that gives you easy access to the header of a site, so you can just drop that in there. Or if you feel comfortable or prefer to add your Google Analytics code to the raw code of your WordPress website, you can go to Appearance, Editor, and then once this opens up, it's usually the header section or like the index, and you would just paste your Google Analytics code here between the header tags right here and right here, so anywhere in between here. So I'm going to show you where to find that in your Google Analytics account. So in order to create a Google Analytics account, you're first going to need a Gmail account. You may want to set up a separate Gmail account from, if you have a personal one or a couple personal ones, you may want to set up a kind of a one for specifically for internet marketing or affiliate marketing or SEO sites, just so that all this stuff can kind of be tied together. It's up to you if you want to have that this all tied to your personal Gmail account, but I would recommend setting up a separate Gmail account for all of your internet marketing, or at least some of it. And all of these other Gmail properties are attached to that Gmail account. So once you create your new Gmail account, you can log in to your Google Analytics account or create your Google Analytics account from that Gmail account. So right now I'm in the back office, and to add a site, they're always changing this stuff around, but currently if we come up here, click the little cog, I believe, I don't know this, the best way to do all this stuff, but I usually just come up here to account and then click create new account, and then give it a name, website name. I usually have these the same, and then type in the URL. I'm not sure if I can edit this later or not, but let's just do test campaign 1. Let's see if that works. Cool. And then testcampaign.com, and then select the category for your website, the time zone. For me it's Central, and then I just leave all these checked, and then click get tracking ID, click accept, and then you'll have this code here. So if you're going to use the tracking ID here, you'll just need to drop that into the All-in-One SEO plugin. You'll just drop that code here. Starts with the letters UA, and then you'll come down here and click update options. That's all you need to do. So it'll take a little, probably a few minutes to sync up and everything will be connected. If you're going to use the header and footer scripts, once you install and activate that, that's going to be located under settings. You'll come here, and then you'll just copy and paste this code right here, this tracking code, into this header section, click save. And then if you want to edit the actual raw code of the site yourself or the theme, then you'll just drop that same script right here in between the header section. So those are a couple different ways to add in your Google Analytics, and that's going to allow you to track your website visitors, the time on site, and then in order to be able to track the keywords that people are typing in to find your site, you'll need to do one more step. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to go in to this particular site that I'm showing you here. So I don't have it turned on just yet. So in order to see that, once you have it all hooked up, once you have to see the keywords that people are typing, because if you just type in home, it'll show you like the traffic, it'll show you their users, number of sessions, and you can set this report up by custom days. So this is the last 7 days. You can see like the last 28 days, it'll show you that data. And you can have like custom time frame if you want, and it'll show you how much of that traffic comes from organic, direct, social, referral and stuff. You get all these metrics, see where it's coming from, the different countries. You can drill down a little bit more granularly, and you can see exactly what states and what parts of countries, and desktop, mobile, what percentage of your traffic is desktop, mobile, tablet. But in order to see the keywords that people are typing in, because this doesn't show you much data other than how much traffic is coming to your site, but you kind of want to know how they're finding you, especially with the organic. So to do that, you'll come over here under acquisition, click search console, and then queries. And right now I don't have this set up, so I'm going to set this up really quick, so I'll show you how to do this. In order to be able to pull this data, you'll need to connect your analytics account to your Google Webmaster Tools account. And again, this is all tied to your Gmail account, so to set that up, we'll click this button here. And then we scroll down here to the bottom and click Adjust Search Console, and then come back up, then come up here under Edit, and it's going to take us to our Google Webmaster Tool. So these are all the sites that we have plugged in. So if you don't see the website that you're wanting to track the keywords for here in this list, then you'll click Add a Site to Search Console, click OK, and then click Add Property. You'll type in the website. Going to type in this website right here, click add, and then you'll have to verify it. And so what I like to do is come over here under alternative methods, click HTML tag, and then I'll grab this meta tag here. And again, you can choose to paste this in the header using this header and footer scripts, or you can paste it directly into the header section of the theme itself. So once you do that and click save, then you should just go ahead and paste that in there, click save, and then I come back to my search console and click verify. It says congratulations, you've successfully verified this account. Click continue, and then you can come back to your search console. You might want to refresh this page just to make sure it's selected. You can click that, click save, and it says you're about to save a new association. This website's about to be associated with that this particular account. I'm going to click, or this particular website, I'm going to click OK, and then now this particular website is connected through the search console to my analytics account, and I just like to click done. I don't really think that does much, but now we've got our analytics set up, so we're tracking visitors to our website, but we're also, since we've connected the Webmaster Tools, we're tracking that keyword data and we're pulling that into our account as well. So again, you're going to find the visitor information here in your dashboard, and to drill down a little deeper, you can click audience, and you can get a lot more granular information on and exactly where that traffic is coming from, the languages, the countries, the cities, the browsers, the operating systems, the types of people, the interests and demographics of those people, and then again to get insights on the queries that people are searching for. You'll come under here under acquisition, search console, queries, and if you just hooked your site up, the traffic should be tracked pretty quickly, but it's generally going to take a couple of weeks to gather some data to start populating some search queries here, especially if it's a brand new site and you're not even ranking for anything. It's probably going to take a few weeks to start populating some data here, but after a month, 2 months, you should be able to come in here under queries and see quite a bit of data on where your pages are ranking, and then where traffic is coming in from, and what particular keywords. A lot of it is not going to be like tracked or identified and stuff, but for a decent majority of it, you're going to be able to see the exact keywords that people are typing in and where you're ranked for them, so that you may not be getting any traffic or clicks from particular keywords, but it'll at least show you where the average position that your site is showing up for that particular keyword. So you may not even know that you're ranking for a couple of hundred keywords, so you can at least get insight into that. So if you want to send some backlinks to boost those particular pages and posts, that those keywords are at least ranking somewhere in the search engine, you can boost those with backlinks and then increase that average search position, which is located here on the right hand side. So that's how to set up Google Analytics with your websites. It's not super essential for kind of spammy or sort of throwaway websites, but if you're building up you're spending a lot of time on a particular website and building it up to a massive authority site, and you're buying quality articles, or you're writing a lot of them yourself, then you definitely want to see some results from your actions, your effort that you're putting in, and I highly recommend installing Google Analytics on your sites to track that, so you can get some insights and data into what's going on behind the scenes. Otherwise, you're just kind of like, why am I not making any sales this month? But Google Analytics is going to give you that data as far as how much traffic is coming in, where it's coming in, and you can, once you have that data, especially the keyword data with the search queries that people are typing in, you can make adjustments. And if a lot of traffic is coming from a particular kind of keyword, then I would build more pages and posts about that particular topic. Obviously it's a hot topic, obviously it's getting searched for and getting a lot of clicks, so I would scale up in those areas. So again, that's how to set up and connect Google Analytics to your WordPress sites.